watch this video, then we'll talk.
You said you thought you were forgetting something? Please tell me you packed your wedding clothes. Where's your wedding clothes at?
I did.
Tell me you're lying. Say Madison, I'm lying.
Did you pack them?
No.
They're in my closet. The babies are too then.
No, I have the babies.
Do you have mine?
No.
Swear to God?
Swear to God, on the kid's life. Did you pack
100% I did not pack it. 110%. Did not pack it. Nope. Here's the deal. Call Jeremy. He'd go to the house, pick it up before he comes here. Saturday. 100%. Forgot my outfit. 110%. Do you have it, man?
I don't!
Then why are you filming?
I started filming because I almost knew. Like, I hung up my stuff and I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, I don't remember him saying, like, let me put my stuff separate or...
It's hard to have a physique like this and remember everything.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, I'm not even gonna say the obvious thing. It is low-hanging fruit. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I will talk about the things that are bald. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I had to get it out. But I want y'all to notice a couple of things in this. She already knew that he did not pack. First of all, before we even get to that, guess whose wedding? Guess whose wedding? His own wedding. He forgot his clothes to their own wedding that they're getting ready to get married in like a couple of days from when that was. They were at the location preparing to get married. They were there because they were getting married. And he didn't bring any of his wedding clothes to his own wedding. But why didn't he bring any of his wedding clothes to his own wedding? Because he assumed that the woman who was not even his wife yet would pack his clothes, his children's clothes, I guess their children's clothes, her own clothes, that she would prepare everything for the wedding that he is supposed to be the 50% of. He was like, oh, you packed the kids' clothes, right? Yeah, I packed the kids' clothes. Oh, so you packed mine? No, I didn't pack yours. There was clearly an expectation. He has an expectation of what this marriage is going to look like, and she's already in it. Now, first of all, these are all my thoughts. Who am I but a collector of thoughts? 2, do not go sending this account, this couple, any hate. They're already working through stuff. Maybe, I don't know. There's enough going on over there. They don't need you. They don't go and send any hate over there. About it all, she had this little tingling feeling, this intuition, as some would say, of he didn't do his job. He did not do he did not do one of the few things that was required of him for this very important day. She had that feeling, and so she set up the phone, probably so that way she had evidence for herself. But here is the actual. Now, I will not play this video. It's a little bit of a long one, but I'm not playing it because of the length of it. Shortly after, I want to say maybe like a day after the video that we just saw was posted, she then goes on the iconic apology tour for her probably husband at this point in time. Oh, it's so crazy that people would, and I'm paraphrasing, oh, it's so crazy that people would judge our relationship. You don't even know him. You don't know how responsible he is. He does this, and that. And listen, you like it, I love it. For you. Would I ever? Absolutely not. But you love it. So I love it for you. I'm not going to think too deeply about this. But it does bring up an interesting thing in that, like, in this, from what I remember, she was saying something about like, oh, I was just recording it as like a funny thing that maybe I could like show to him later, like when we're like much older and together, be like, ha ha, remember this funny thing from around our wedding? Sure, if that's what you want to tell yourself. But also sometimes, regardless, like, it might be like a quiet voice further in the back of the head of just like, I feel like this is going to be a pattern, and I just need proof to myself that this is going to be a pattern. And the comment section are just full of women saying, she don't know yet. We're trying, other women being like, we are trying to save you the way that we wish somebody would have saved us. Full of women saying, you know what, it's just a character building event, I guess. Sometimes you got to go through it to get through it, you know? And that is truly the unfortunate part. I did not realize how many women really will choose the wisdom that is passed down through community with other women, regardless of if they're like your next door neighbor or an online community. There's a lot of information, wisdom from elders that is readily available that a lot of women will spit in your hand and smack your wrist down to be like, but my man, and you don't know my man. So clearly you're wrong. And they're like, no, I was literally your age. I was literally in a similar, if not the exact same relationship. I'm literally on the other side of these patterns. And they go, no, but I'm different. No, but my booga's special. He didn't ooga like your booga did. I know better. And we never know better. We would only know better if we listened to the person that actually knows better. I do not know this woman. I do not know this woman, and this is just for educational purposes. We are just talking about this so that way we can recognize when we accidentally fall into these patterns. Because sure, I'm assuming that it's probably scary to be in a relationship with somebody. You post something online that is clearly unfortunate, right? You might think that it's funny, but at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. And then there are hundreds of people telling you, hey, I recognize this pattern. This is not going to end well for you. A lot of people do not want to admit that they were wrong. A lot of people are scared of making a different choice. A lot of women are terrified of being single. A lot of women, especially, and I don't know if the kids that they have are theirs or just hers or just his, but like being a single mom is no joke. Taking a hard look at your relationship with a man that you've already made all of these plans, and he lost his wedding shirt the day of his wedding. Like and you're like, I've already made this plan. I've already made all of these plans. I've already got it all figured out. And I just need him to act right, and then the plans will come through. You can't make somebody into something that they are not. Potential is not real. It is what you would do if you were in their shoes. And guess what? You're not in their shoes. Sure, you would remember your wedding dress. He couldn't remember some slacks. And if you are in a situation like this, it's always good, not always good. I think that it's generally good to have the privilege of being able to see what it looks like from the outside, so that way you could see it more objectively. And then for the people that are not necessarily in this situation, but know somebody who's in a similar situation to this, recognize that you can't save everybody. In the words of the great philosopher Meg the Stallion, she don't want to be saved, don't save her. She don't. So what are you going to do? Stress yourself into an autoimmune situation to save somebody who wants to be in the situation that they're in? No. You just continue to live your life and give them your best wishes. I'm giving her all the best wishes that I can, and then I'm going to go about my day and have some ice cream. But you can't save them all. And when it's family, it hurts even more. When it's a good friend, it hurts even more. But some people have to go through it to make a different decision, hopefully, in the future. One thing about me, what do I know at the end of the day? All right, those are all of my thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Stay safe out there.